Good afternoon everybody and welcome to my very first YouTube channel. This is weird. I never thought I'd be doing something like this, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, so I just thought, why not? Today we're going to be talking about what I eat in a day, which changes day to day anyway. Tomorrow's going to be different to today, depending on what I'll cook. But breakfast, which is over here, which is this. I pretty much have this every single morning. There is banana, apple, strawberries and Greek yogurt. I think that's everything. Oh, and Weetabix minis, the banana ones. I add those for a little bit of crunch, even though the apple's got crunch anyway, but I like to add a few more in there. I also have a coffee, which I've pretty much already started drinking, which is probably going to go cold by the time I finish this. But that's what I have every single morning. Sometimes I have, if I fancy something a little bit different, I'll have a bagel with eggs on it and avocado if I've got it, which I don't really have that often, I'm not going to lie. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say what my relationship with food is. Like, I would say I've not really had a good relationship with food before in the past. I would say that I'm quite an emotional eater. Like I let my mood dictate what I eat in the day, which is probably why I put a lot of weight on. So that's not great, especially because I was trying to lose weight at the time. Well, not weight per se, it was more, I was trying to lose fat than anything else. So I went a whole year without training. I didn't train, didn't lift any weights, didn't do any cardio for a whole year, and I just ate what I want. Like, literally, if I wanted McDonald's, I would have McDonald's. If I wanted chocolate, I'd eat a chocolate. I got very bad with my eating at one point. You know those 4 packs of chocolates? I'd probably eat one of those in a day. Like, you know when you get the multi-packs and you got 4 single individually wrapped ones, I'd eat them in a day. Because I didn't really care about calories, I didn't care about carbs, I didn't care about protein. I was barely eating any protein. I was just like, oh, this is not very good. My diet now is a lot different to what it used to be. I still crave the sugar, I still probably eat too much sugar anyway, which is probably why I've got a little bit of extra weight on my stomach area, legs, hips. That's where I keep all my fat, which is, most people carry it there anyway. But I do work out 4 to 5 times a week. I do cardio every day, so I am trying to lose the fat that I've got, which I don't want. But my diet itself is a lot better than what it used to be. Like, I have protein with every single meal. There isn't a lot of protein in my breakfast. There's probably about 6 grams, which I know isn't a lot, which I need to try and figure out how I can put more protein in it. Not really sure how to be honest. I was like, I've found a breakfast that works for me, and you know, I enjoy eating it, so that's what I'm going to continue to do. I have a protein shake after I work out anyway, so that's my first protein. Like 20 grams of protein I have more or less in my protein shakes. But that's pretty much it. That's just you know, my diet never used to be great, and my diet now isn't like, you know, spectacular. If that's what you're thinking that you're going to get, it's not. Like, I still eat chocolate, I still eat ice cream. Not very often, because I suffer with a condition called IBS. Now, I'm not going to get into that now. You know, I could probably do another video on it, but it's basically a digestive condition that affects that. That's all I'm going to say. But yes, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm actually going to eat my breakfast now because, I mean, it's not going to go cold, which is a good thing. But I'm going to go and eat that now, and then whenever I eat something else, I will let you guys know. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and I shall see you in a second. Right, I'm back again with my next meal. I actually haven't cooked this meal myself. I don't know whether I'll be able to show you without like burning my 2 seconds. So we have veg, mini potatoes and sausage. The plate itself is quite small, so it looks like there's a lot of food there, but there's not actually that much there. Calorie wise, I'd say. Not sure how many calories are in there because I haven't cooked it myself, but I've also got some water. I find it very difficult to drink water still. That's only my second glass today. I haven't actually drank that much today. So yeah, this is what I'm eating. I'm probably going to eat one more meal after this, and then maybe a snack or something later, but it all depends on how hungry I'm feeling, because I have been pretty hungry today. So yeah, it's also got gravy on it as well, because otherwise it'd just be really dry. I like to have sauces with my food. Once I have eaten all the food that I'm going to eat for today, I will type it into my fitness pal and I'll figure out how many calories and how many carbs and everything are in here. Like I said before, it's all different. Like every single day is different for me. Like some days I'll eat more carbs, some days I'll eat more protein. It's just one of those things. I try to keep my protein high, but sometimes it's really hard to, and sometimes I don't. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not just gonna be like, I eat protein all the time, because I don't. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna eat now, and I shall speak to you in the next clip when I eat anything else. So, I'm eating another meal. Well, technically this is just a snack, but it's still like about 350 calories. I'm having the Impact Whey Protein by My Protein in chocolate flavour. Let's do a taste test. It's nice. My favourite one is probably still the strawberry. That one was just really, really nice. But I tend to drink protein when I have protein in the house. I've got a little box of My Protein samples, and I've got like a couple of, well, I've got quite a few left. I think there was like 24 in there maybe. I think they're good because you can have them and like not buy a big tub, like say if you don't like the flavour. But my favourite one is definitely strawberry at the moment. I've also got a bagel, which for some reason has gone like really thick on this side. I don't know how to cook bagels. Like I can't cut them. Like one side ends up really thick and then the other one's just really thin. Can never cut it symmetrical, it's really annoying. But I'm having a bagel, which I've already started eating. And I've got light cream cheese on it. Sometimes I'll have jam or I'll have egg with it. But I wasn't feeling too hungry, so I thought I'd just have the cream cheese. I shall check back in with you when I eat something else, which will probably be in about a few hours or so. And if I eat anything else, I'll let you guys know. I shall see you then. I'm here with my last meal. And we have got, let's try not to tip it all out. There is veg, chicken and crisscross fries with mayo in there. I've had to add the mayo because it would have been way too dry. And then I've also got a yogurt, which is a ski style yogurt with strawberry. It's high in protein. Then I've also got obviously some water. I probably will be having something sweet later. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we shall see. And if I do have it, I will record it and let you guys know. I'm going to work out the calories and stuff now once I've eaten this, and then we'll do a summary at the end of the video. So catch you then. Final numbers. This is what I've eaten today. I've written it down, so if you see me look down, that's why. I've eaten 1,766 calories today. My goal is 1,900. I burn around 2,100 to 2,300 on a daily basis. That's just me doing nothing. That's, you know, if I don't train. I've actually burned 2,147 and I haven't trained today. I haven't really done much today, so that's just an average on what I burn. I've eaten 118 grams of protein, 42 grams of fat and 216 grams of carbs. I do want to bring the carbs down, I do want to bring the fats down, and I do want to increase the protein. For some reason I've always struggled to eat protein. I don't know what it is, I just struggle to eat it. You know, protein can be quite expensive, like especially if you eat meat, which I do. I like chicken, I like turkey, I also like eggs. I know that's not meat, but I know that if you're vegan you don't eat eggs, but I'm not. I do like plant-based stuff, but I also love meat and I'm not going to stop eating meat. So I don't know what it is, it's just really hard for me to get my protein intake in and to get it as high as it needs to be, because obviously to build muscle you're going to need to eat protein. I mean, to build muscle and to burn fat, you're going to need to eat protein, eat fats and eat carbs. Yes, you do need to eat carbs to burn fat. It's not, you don't have to cut them out. You might have to cut them down, which I probably do need to cut mine down, probably about 40 grams, maybe a little bit more. But carbs is what keep you full, but you just have to be more mindful about what kind of carbs that you're eating, because obviously if you're eating sweet, sugary stuff, it's not going to keep you full for very long, rather than rice, pasta, all that good stuff, oats, all the slow releasing carbs that's good for you, that keep you full for long, rather than a chocolate bar or a piece of cake. I mean, I'm not saying don't eat that kind of stuff, but you have to be mindful about what you're putting into your body. I went through, like I said at the beginning, I went through like a whole period of time where I just didn't care what I ate. I ate so much crap and so much food that it was ridiculous. And it got to the point where I was just like, I'm not even enjoying my food anymore. I'm just eating it because it's put in front of me or it's there. So I'm trying to be more mindful about what I'm putting into my body. So obviously that's why my protein has increased. I used to eat like 30 grams of protein a day. Like, it was ridiculous, and my carbs were like 300, which is why I was putting on weight, because I wasn't burning that amount of carbs, calories, energy. It was just all being stored. Well, some of it was being stored, some of it was being used. But I see so many things on Instagram, and I see all these people like, do you want to lose weight? Take these pills, take this, take that. Like, I don't think you need to do any of that stuff. You just need to eat in a calorie deficit, which is basically you eat less than what you burn. If you eat more than what you burn, you're going to end up putting on weight. Obviously, if you're bulking, then that's what you need to do. But if you're cutting and trying to cut the fat off, that's what you need to do as well. It's pretty simple, like saying it out loud. Obviously doing it is a different thing, because it was really hard for me to cut my calories down. Actually, like, write down my calories, because I never used a calorie count. I don't do it every day. This was just the purpose of this video, just to tell you guys and to see how much I've actually eaten today, because I know sometimes that I can not eat enough and I'm just like, I didn't realise that I haven't eaten enough, or sometimes I can eat too much and be like, oops, I didn't actually mean to eat that much. So it's kind of good to keep a calorie diary of how many calories you're taking in a day. You don't need to do it every single day, but if you want to lose weight, I think that might be a good way to kind of get your mind switched on when it comes to food, because I know a lot of people eat food and they don't care about the calories that are being consumed, or they don't know how many calories are in certain foods. But yes, it's very, very hard to stick to a diet per se. I don't think diet is the right word that you need to say. It needs to be a change in here more than anything else. You need to want it bad enough for you to do a change, because if you don't want it bad enough, you're not going to change it. It took me a long time to get out of that mindset, and I was a bit like, okay, I want to lose weight, but I like food, so what do I do? You can still eat the food that you like, you just have to worry about portion sizes and how many carbs you're eating and how much protein. It's pretty much trial and error, and there's no better day to start than today. But yeah, that's pretty much a summary of my day of what I eat. It has been a pretty low day for me. Like, I normally eat more calories than this, but I tend to eat more calories on the days that I'm training, which I didn't train today, so maybe that's why. I'm not sure. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate anyone that clicks on this video and watches. So please like, subscribe, and have a good day.